What's good, everybody? Another day on the internet, another day of drama, and I just gotta say something here. We're gonna be talking about Cispa, and I think the black background is perfectly fitting for this. So this is gonna be a pretty serious video. So I'm a factual guy. I like facts. I like evidence. You know, stuff like that. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But you know, some people may take it that way. So let's just get that out of the way here. Now, what Cispa... It's funny, I'm reading this article here, and they say no company opposes this. Well, of course not. They're the ones backing it. It's funny because this bill passing through, it hasn't passed the Senate yet. As I'm thinking, pretty sure it's only passed the House at this point, although by the time you see this might have changed. Obama's supposed to veto it, but you know. If you guys know who Jesse Ventura is, he had an interesting idea of putting the presidents in like NASCAR racing suits, and I'm having them wear all those patches from like all the companies that sponsor him, so we can see who really owns him. I mean, I think that's a pretty good idea. But this is what it boils down to. This is what I'm going to be talking about. Now, when we talk about Democrats and Republicans, right? Now hold on with me here. Why does the United States still feel the need to have a two-party system? Now, I know the answer to this, and I'm going to tell you guys why in a second. Now, if you have a two-party system, right, and you can divide people on focusing on two issues and not focusing on something like basic human rights that every human should have, conservatism and liberalism divide and conquer the mind like nothing that the world has ever seen before. Like, these two branches fighting against each other, people's minds, people's politics in the Senate, in the House. It's crazy. If it was me, if it was all up to me, I would abolish the two parties. And so, let's say we have a presidential debate. Let's talk about what people think, you know? Let's talk about, oh, he's a Republican, oh, damn, you know, I ain't gonna vote for him, liberalism, you know, stuff like that. No, get rid of that. Talk about the guy on what he thinks, like what his views are on everything. What's his view on immigration? What's his view on this? Not necessarily whether he's a liberal or conservative. Who cares? That's a label that's just used because, look. Now, here's a hypothetical here. If we get rid of the two branches, get rid of conservatives, get rid of liberals, etc., what happens? Well, lobbyists are pretty much done at this point. I mean, all these backers that put all this money into like the Obama administration, the Romney administration, etc., etc., they wouldn't be able to do that anymore because there are no more parties. It's just an individual man. That would be illegal. That's called bribery. Second of all, we would have a crystal clear view of who to vote for, and people wouldn't be so blind. It might make them pay attention, you know. And just because someone doesn't vote every 4 years on a president doesn't make them a non-American, and just because you vote right doesn't make you an American. Now I'm going to bring up a point here that is that I was thinking about the other day. Okay, an illegal immigrant, quote unquote illegal immigrant, which is a terrible term to use, can go to Iraq, right? But he can't vote. So does that make him any less of American than Johnny Redneck down the street who never did nothing for his country but just sit there all day? Wait, what? This guy served, but he can't vote? I mean, come on now. At this point, I mean, I'm just done. Like, they gotta tear the system down. Every system. The education system, the prosecution, like people's trials, the government, everything. I mean, we could go into specifics, but the main thing, I really got off track here about Cispa, but Cispa, the second you give people the ability to look through everything without a permit, I mean, without a permit, without like a warrant, that's what I meant to say, I'm sorry, it's a little tired. It's just, it's not fair, you know? It's not fair to the person, it's not fair to anyone around them, you know? So, I don't know, man. Corporations are getting stronger and stronger every day, you never know. As soon as we made them people, that killed the United States. Anyway, what do you think? Don't forget, hit the like, subscribe to the channel, follow the Twitter, etc., etc. Keep up to date. I'll see you guys later.